Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're doing things a bit differently. We're going to dive straight into the heart of the AI news cycle and cut through the noise to bring you the most important updates.
Exactly. Think of it like your daily AI news briefing. We've been scouring through various sources, tech blogs, research papers, you name it, to bring you the most significant developments that you need to know right now.
From cutting-edge hardware to the rise of AI agents, we've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's jump right in.
Sounds good.
Let's start with NVIDIA. They made some pretty huge announcements at their GTC conference.
Yeah, and it's not just about faster chips this time, though they do have those as well.
Mhm.
What's really caught everyone's attention is the incredible synergy they're achieving between their new AI chips and the software that powers them.
So it's like they're building an entire ecosystem that works together.
Exactly. It's this seamless integration that analysts are calling scary good because it really unlocks a new level of AI capabilities.
I see. So speaking of maximizing performance, their new Dynamo framework, what's that all about?
Dynamo's designed to supercharge AI processing, specifically during the inference stage, which is when AI models are actually put to work. Essentially, it makes NVIDIA's chips process information way faster. For their current Hopper chips, we're talking about a potential doubling of speed, but for the upcoming Blackwell architecture, they're projecting speed increases of up to 30 times.
Wow, 30 times. That's mind-blowing. Can you imagine how much faster AI applications could run with that kind of speed boost?
Right. Everything from real-time translation to medical image analysis could become incredibly fast. It's a game changer.
And just to stay on the topic of new hardware, there's talk about a new graphics card from NVIDIA coming out soon.
Yes, the rumor mill is buzzing about the RTX 5060 Ti possibly launching in mid-April. A potential 2,572 MHz boost clock speed has been floating around, which would mean a significant performance jump. Though we should wait for the official announcement to confirm the specs.
Fair enough. All right, moving on. Let's talk about one of the hottest topics in AI right now, agents.
AI agents are becoming increasingly sophisticated, and we're seeing a real push towards making them more practical and autonomous. A great example of this is OpenAI's Agents SDK and Responses API.
I was reading about those. It sounds like they allow developers to create voice-activated AI assistants that can be integrated right into their apps.
Precisely. Imagine being able to control software just by talking to it. The AI understands what you're asking and can even hold a conversation with you to clarify details and execute tasks.
That would certainly change how we interact with technology. It's a much more natural and intuitive way to get things done.
It is. And OpenAI isn't the only one making waves in this space.
Yeah.
Microsoft has also been working on their own agent, the RD agent, which is designed specifically for research and development.
Oh, yeah, I read a bit about that. So how does that one differ from OpenAI's Agents SDK?
So the RD agent from Microsoft is all about leveraging the power of large language models, or LLMs, to help researchers. Think of it like an AI assistant that can help scientists conduct experiments, analyze data, and maybe even make new discoveries.
It sounds like having an incredibly intelligent research partner.
Exactly. It's a really exciting development that has the potential to accelerate scientific progress significantly.
Now, we can't talk about agents without mentioning Meta AI. They're also making some interesting contributions with SweetRL and Collaborative Agent Bench.
Those names are a mouthful, aren't they? But they actually represent a very important area of research: how to make AI better at working with humans, especially in collaborative tasks.
Interesting. I'm assuming that's where the collaborative part of Collaborative Agent Bench comes in.
Exactly. SweetRL is their framework for building these AI agents, and Collaborative Agent Bench is a way to test how well these agents can actually collaborate with people. It's about making sure they can effectively participate in back-and-forth conversations and work seamlessly as part of a team.
Makes sense. So it seems like there's a real push to make AI agents more integrated into our digital world. Browser use, for example, just secured significant funding to do just that.
Yeah, $17 million to be precise. What browser use is doing is really interesting. Their open source tool essentially helps translate websites into a language that AI agents can easily understand.
You mean like converting visual elements into text?
Exactly. Think of it like a translator for AI. It helps them make sense of all the information on the web, which is crucial for things like automating online tasks and gathering data.
That makes a lot of sense. And it's not just online tasks either. Augment, a company focused on logistics, also raised a sizable amount of seed funding.
$25 million, to be exact. They're developing an AI assistant specifically for the logistics industry, with a focus on automating routine tasks. It's a great example of how AI is being applied to specific industries to improve efficiency and reduce manual work.
It's fascinating to see how AI is becoming so practical and impacting all these different sectors. We also came across some interesting studies that shed light on the actual effects of AI on productivity.
Right. One study that caught my eye was conducted in collaboration with experts at Procter& Gamble. It found that individuals using AI can be as productive as two-person teams in certain tasks.
Really? That's quite impressive.
It is. It really highlights how AI tools can significantly enhance individual capabilities. The study's findings suggest that AI can help us rethink how we organize work and measure productivity.
It definitely raises some interesting questions about the future of work. On a slightly different note, there was another study that explored the emotional connections people might develop with AI, particularly with ChatGPT's new voice feature.
That's an intriguing one. The study, conducted by OpenAI and MIT Media Lab, found that while most people still see ChatGPT as a tool, a subset of users who frequently use the voice feature reported forming a kind of emotional bond with it.
It makes you wonder about the future of human-AI relationships, doesn't it?
It does. As AI becomes more conversational and lifelike, those lines might start to blur a bit. It's definitely something to think about.
For sure. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about new AI models and features. What's OpenAI been up to lately?
They've been busy improving their audio capabilities with the introduction of several new models: GPT-4 Miniputes, GPT-4o Transcribe, and GPT-4 Mini Transcribe. These models are all about real-time speech synthesis and transcription.
And the mini part, does that mean they're smaller models?
Yes, the mini versions are likely optimized for efficiency and broader accessibility, making them suitable for a wider range of applications. The key takeaway is that these models are making significant strides in making AI sound more natural and human-like.
That's great for developers who are building voice-based applications. Speaking of new features, xAI's Grok platform just received some interesting upgrades.
Indeed, Grok 3 now boasts deeper search capabilities, allowing users to access a much wider pool of information. And, maybe even more exciting, they've integrated AI image editing directly into the platform.
Image editing, that's cool. So it's not just a text-based platform anymore.
Right, it's becoming more versatile. And then there's Roblox, the popular online gaming platform, which just released Cube 3D.
Cube 3D, I didn't catch that one. What's that about?
It's an open-source AI model specifically designed for creating 3D objects and environments. And get this, it can even handle 4D.
4D, that sounds pretty futuristic. What are the implications of that?
It's huge for developers working on metaverse applications and anyone involved in 3D content creation. Making it open source is also a big deal because it encourages collaboration and accelerates development.
That's a smart move. All right, just a quick one before we move on. What's the deal with the new LoRa styles from CG Dream AI?
LoRa, or low-rank adaptation, is a technique for fine-tuning AI models for specific tasks. And in this case, it's about creating distinct artistic styles for AI-generated art. Basically, CG Dream AI is giving users more creative options to play with.
Makes sense. It seems like AI is making its way into almost every industry these days.
It really is. Just look at Databricks, for example. They've recently released a platform for building enterprise-grade chat solutions.
So businesses can create their own AI-powered chatbots.
Yes, using Databricks apps, which leverages React and their Mosaic AI agents. It shows the growing demand for intelligent conversational interfaces within organizations.
It seems like chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated, and it's not just tech companies that are embracing AI. We even found an interesting story about a musician who was initially skeptical of music AI.
It's a great example of how experiencing AI firsthand can change perspectives. They went from being wary to appreciating the potential of AI as a creative tool. It suggests that AI doesn't necessarily replace human creativity, but can actually enhance it.
I like that perspective. Collaboration rather than replacement. We're also seeing exciting developments in healthcare, particularly in the area of drug repurposing for rare diseases.
Absolutely. AI is playing a crucial role in accelerating the search for new uses for existing drugs, especially for rare diseases where treatment options are often limited. It's a game changer for patients who have been struggling to find effective therapies.
It's truly amazing how AI is transforming healthcare. And let's not forget about the advancements in weather forecasting.
Researchers at Cambridge have developed an AI weather system that's faster and more accurate than traditional methods, even rivaling the performance of supercomputers. This means we could get more timely and reliable weather forecasts, which is vital for so many sectors, from agriculture to disaster preparedness.
It's incredible how AI is making its mark on such a wide range of fields. We also came across a company in India, Carkinos Healthcare, that's using AI to tackle the challenges of cancer care.
What Carkinos is doing is truly commendable. They're using AI to improve early detection, personalized treatments, and make cancer care more accessible, especially in underserved areas. Their work has the potential to save countless lives.
Absolutely. Now let's switch gears to the business world. Binomics, a company focused on understanding consumer behavior, recently closed a significant funding round.
They raised $30 million in a Series B round. Their AI-powered platform simulates shopper behavior, allowing businesses to make data-driven decisions about pricing and promotions. It's a powerful tool for maximizing revenue and profitability.
Very interesting. Now, let's step back and consider some of the broader strategic implications of AI. There's been some debate about whether the term AGI, or artificial general intelligence, is actually useful for businesses right now.
The argument is that while the concept of AGI is fascinating, most businesses should focus on practical applications of AI that can solve specific problems and deliver tangible results today, rather than getting bogged down in hypothetical discussions about a distant future.
That's a fair point. Focusing on what AI can do now is key. LinkedIn, for example, has already identified a key AI skill that's becoming essential for career success.
They didn't specify the exact skill, but the fact that they've singled out a crucial AI skill speaks volumes about the changing job market. AI literacy and the ability to work effectively with AI tools will be indispensable for professionals across various industries.
I think we can all agree that continuous learning in the AI space is more important than ever. We also came across Reid Hoffman's perspective on AI, which is quite optimistic.
Reid Hoffman, the co-founder of LinkedIn, sees AI as a powerful intelligence amplifier, as he puts it in his book Super Agency. He believes AI can significantly enhance human capabilities and benefit society if we develop it responsibly.
It's a hopeful perspective. And speaking of potential, there's also the idea that there's an opportunity out there that's even bigger than AI.
It's a bit of a mystery, but it suggests that there might be an even more transformative trend emerging, possibly a convergence of different technologies, or a fundamental shift in how we live and work.
Intriguing. Finally, let's touch on Fraction AI, a company working on democratizing AI ownership.
Fraction AI wants to make it easier for individuals and smaller organizations to develop and control their own AI models. It's a move towards decentralizing AI development, which could lead to a more diverse and accessible AI landscape.
Now let's talk about Apple. There's been a lot of buzz surrounding their AI strategy lately.
Definitely. Siri, in particular, has been facing some scrutiny with a class action lawsuit alleging that Apple misled consumers about its AI capabilities.
Oh, right. The one claiming Siri's AI features weren't as advanced as advertised.
Exactly. It highlights the challenges companies face in delivering on the promise of sophisticated AI, and it raises questions about the gap between marketing claims and reality.
And then there's the broader debate about Apple's overall approach to AI. Some say they're behind, while others believe they have a plan we haven't seen yet.
It's a mixed bag of opinions. Some analysts believe Apple is lagging behind in terms of publicly released models and features, while others think they're taking a more deliberate approach, possibly focusing on deep integration within their ecosystem or waiting for the technology to mature further.
And some even suggest Apple might need some drastic Hail Mary moves to catch up in the AI race.
The mention of Hail Mary moves implies that some believe Apple might need to take bold actions, like major acquisitions or a complete overhaul of their product strategy to become a dominant player in the AI landscape.
Finally, there are rumors swirling about a potential AI-powered Apple Watch with cameras.
That's an interesting one. Adding cameras to the Apple Watch would open up a whole new world of possibilities for visual intelligence and AI-powered features. Imagine a watch that can identify objects, translate languages in real time, or provide context-aware assistance based on what it sees.
Now, shifting gears to AI regulation, there are growing concerns in the UK about the potential consequences of delaying AI safety legislation.
The head of the Commons Technology Group, a member of the Labour Party, has warned the government against postponing the AI safety bill for political reasons, urging them to prioritize addressing the potential risks of AI development.
It's a reminder that as AI advances, so too must the regulatory frameworks that govern it. We also saw Meta reach a settlement in a UK ad tracking lawsuit.
The lawsuit centered around the right to object to ad tracking, and Meta agreed not to track the plaintiff. The case highlights the ongoing debate about user privacy, data rights, and the ethics of targeted advertising in the age of AI.
Important issues to consider for sure. Now, on the research front, the CAI Lab has introduced Dr. GRPO, a new method for enhancing math reasoning in large language models.
Dr. GRPO stands for Bias-Free Reinforcement Learning Method, and it aims to improve how LLMs handle mathematical reasoning without introducing biases or generating inflated responses.
It sounds like a step towards making AI more reliable and trustworthy, especially when it comes to dealing with numbers. And speaking of trustworthiness, Raga AI has a clear mission to ensure the dependability of AI agents.
Absolutely. Raga AI is dedicated to testing and improving the reliability of what they call agentic AI, which essentially means autonomous AI systems. They're focusing on making sure that as AI agents become more prevalent, they operate safely and predictably.
Crucial work for sure. Finally, let's wrap up with a quick look at the international strategies of some major AI players. Both Meta and OpenAI seem to have their eyes on India.
That's right. There are reports of both companies exploring partnerships with Reliance Industries, a major Indian conglomerate. Meta's discussions apparently involve collaborations on new AI ventures, while OpenAI's focus seems to be on potential product and sales partnerships.
It looks like India is becoming a key battleground for AI innovation.
It is. The vast market and tech talent pool make it a very attractive destination for companies looking to expand their global AI footprint.
Now let's take a quick look at AI and media creation. Combining ChatGPT and Runway ML seems to be a popular approach for generating videos.
Yes, the combination of ChatGPT's text generation capabilities with Runway ML's video synthesis tools allows creators to produce videos from text prompts and images. It's a powerful way to democratize video production and make it accessible to a wider audience.
That's really interesting. And Google has also jumped into the fray with its new AI image editor.
It's another example of AI-powered creative tools becoming more readily available. Google's AI image editor likely offers features like generative fill and AI-driven image enhancement, making it easier for anyone to edit and enhance images.
And then there's unit visual coding, which is a development I haven't heard about before. What's that?
Unit visual coding is a step towards making AI development more intuitive and user-friendly. It leverages visual programming interfaces so that users can create and work with AI models without needing extensive coding experience.
That's great for those who might be intimidated by traditional coding. And just to mention another new language model that's popped up, there's Flora LLM.
Flora LLM is another addition to the growing landscape of powerful language models that are driving AI advancements in various fields.
Finally, let's touch on the ongoing debate about the path to artificial general intelligence, or AGI.
A recent survey of AI researchers found that a significant majority believe that simply scaling up existing AI systems with more computing power and data is unlikely to lead to AGI.
So just throwing more resources at the problem won't be enough.
Exactly. Most researchers believe that reaching AGI will require fundamental breakthroughs in our understanding of intelligence itself.
It seems like the quest for AGI is far from over. Well, that brings us to the end of today's whirlwind tour of the AI news landscape.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from hardware advancements to the rise of AI agents, new models, industry applications, and even some philosophical discussions about the future of AI.
It's clear that AI is evolving at an incredible pace, and it's having a profound impact on every aspect of our lives. So here's something for you to ponder as we wrap up. Given the rapid advancements in AI agents and their ability to automate tasks, which part of your daily routine or professional life do you think will be most affected by AI in the coming months?
It's a question worth reflecting on. And as always, we encourage you to explore the topics that piqued your interest and stay informed about the ever-evolving world of AI. It's a journey that's just getting started.
See you all next time.
Until then.